Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here, and we are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to be discussing the latest NASCAR race that just finished a couple of minutes ago. And might I add, these weekends where they have races on Saturdays and Sundays has been pretty exciting. I mean, when it came to this race, the first two stages I'd probably say were exciting. Of course, you had a lot of great battles. You had restarts going 3 and 4 wide. You had, teammates take each other out during the race, if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you guys haven't checked the race out. But back-to-back days. Pocono was really decent back-to-back days. Michigan, the races were really, I just want to say, this race and yesterday's race was really good. And I'm just so excited to see stuff like this because NASCAR is trying out new things and it looks like it's working for them. It looks like it's like going good. The next time they're going to be doing this is going to be when they're going to Dover, and I think that's in 2 weeks after the Daytona road course. So that's going to be another interesting to see because you had Pocono, a speedway track, you had Michigan, another speedway track, and now you have Dover, which is kind of shorter than both of those two tracks. So Dover really does provide some good exciting racing. So hopefully Dover can be exciting as these two Michigan races. But yeah, in terms of this race, we had a lot of exciting battles. Of course, like I said, we had two teammates taking each other out during the race. One teammate getting loose and then having to take out the other teammate, and unfortunately for them. But the winner of this race was due, in fact, before we get into like the actual race, the winner of this race was in fact Kevin Harvick. Here are the finishers next to me. We're gonna go through top 5, and we're gonna keep going down by the 5. The winner of this race was in fact Kevin Harvick, and of course, second place had to be Denny Hamlin. These two drivers are the most dominant drivers of NASCAR this season. Kyle Busch should be up here, but Kyle Busch has had some bad luck. But fortunately for Kyle Busch today, he did have some very good luck, and some other drivers had some bad luck. We'll get into that later. Martin Truex Jr. finishing in P3, Kyle Busch finishing at P4, a very good solid top 5. Of course, Kyle Busch has not won a race this season, so at least he gets a top 5, and at least it's a good finish for this team and that 18 team. Joey Logano finishes in 5th, Eric Almirola finishes in P6. This man continues a top, I'm not sure if his streak is broken or not, but I think it's still continuing, but this man I feel like at the start of the season, I would have probably said Eric Almirola is not going to be in Stewart-Haas by next year. But since the restart that's happened and since NASCAR's come back, he's proven why he should be in that 10 seed, because he's proven week in and week out that he can be consistent by scoring top 10s. He finishes P6, and for a short amount of laps in stage number 3. He was actually leading Kevin Harvick, and Kevin Harvick was having trouble catching him. Then once Kevin Harvick got past him, he was actually keeping up with Kevin Harvick for a couple of laps before his tires started to go away. That was due down to a miscommunication on pit strategy. Matt DiBenedetto finishing in P7, Austin Dillon finishing in P8, Chase Elliott finishing in P9, Kurt Busch finishing in P10. So a very solid day for Chevys. I mean, Chevys were not really, they weren't really in the battle, for the win today. I'd probably say their best chance was probably Austin Dillon, because Austin Dillon was up there towards the top 10. Chase Elliott was decent, but yeah, guys like Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, William Byron. I mean, Jimmy Johnson, William Byron did end up scoring some good stage points, but it was not a very overall good day for the Chevys. Jimmy Johnson finishing in 11th, William Byron finishing in 12th, Ryan Newman finishing in 13th, Clint Bowyer finishing in 14th. Clint Bowyer, very good points today for him. He scored the win of stage number 1, and he finished, he finished 5th in stage number 2. So it's a very good day it's a very good points day for William Byron and Clint Bowyer. William Byron finishing in P12, William Byron finishing in the stage points in the first stage. I think he finished, he finished P6 in the first stage. So that's a very good day for William Byron. Matt Kenseth finishing in P17. Matt Kenseth getting a better day than yesterday, and it seems like Matt Kenseth is always running around that top 15, top 20 area. And then, of course, the other day he had that bad luck. I think it was at New Hampshire where he retired the car. Ryan Preece finishing in 16th. Christopher Bell finishing in P17. Christopher Bell should have had a better finish if it wasn't due to that spin that happened in stage number 3, because Christopher Bell had a very good point stay heading on for him. He finished P2 in the first stage, and he finished P4 in the second stage. So that's a very, very good day for Christopher Bell. But unfortunately for him, it was not. He ended up having that spin, and ended up being the back of the pack, was able to drive his way up, and ended up finishing in P17. Ty Dillon finishing in P18. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finishing in P19. And Chris Buescher finishing in P20. So it's actually a very good day for the two JCD Doherty racing teams, because they both get a top 20 finish. Both of them are probably not going to be in the playoffs, because, yeah, it's going to be really, really tough for guys like Christopher Bell, Ryan Preece, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to qualify for the playoffs when it comes to the 2020 NASCAR season. Now, 3 drivers that did not have some good luck. Well, actually, 5 drivers that did not have some good luck. Erik Jones. This man seems to have some bad luck going around him when it comes to the NASCAR season. And might I add, he finished in the top 10 in both stages. Erik Jones finished in, P5 in the first stage and P7 in the second stage. That's points in the stage that Erik Jones desperately needs in order to make it into the playoffs, in order to get ahead of William Byron. The only problem is, William Byron had a better day than Erik Jones towards the end of the finish. William Byron finished 12th. Erik Jones finished in 27th. And once we get into the playoff standings, you guys are going to see how much that makes a big of a difference. William Byron didn't actually score. Well, in the second stage, William Byron did not score as many points as Erik Jones, but in the first stage, William Byron scored more points. Actually, no. William Byron actually finished 1 spot behind Erik Jones. So Erik Jones actually outscored William Byron when it came to the stage points. So you would think that Erik Jones would have a better day than William Byron, but 27th versus 12th versus 27th, you guys can see the difference between that. Bubba Wallace actually finishing 1 spot out of the top 20, but Bubba Wallace had I probably would say a very decent day in terms of that thing. Yesterday he got a top 10. So, and yesterday he said something about him negotiating a bid deal, or a bid deal coming soon for him and Richard Petty Motorsports. Apparently today it was announced that he already has ownership in that team, which is something I didn't even know since he signed in 2019. And it could be continuing, or he could go to Chip Ganassi Racing and drive for that 42. We have no idea what's going to happen when it comes to that 42 ride. But in terms of Bubba Wallace, I just hope Bubba Wallace does way happy, because I'm just glad to see him out on the track enjoying, being competitive in a Richard Petty Motorsports car and helping that team improve. It's really, really exciting to see. And Alex Bowman finishing in 36th. Yeah. Bowman was actually a top 15 contender, and then he blew a tire. And this man's bad luck in the speedway races, like mile and a half races, have not been so good. If you guys remember, Bowman, during the first 4 races, he was up there. He was battling for wins. He won Auto Club before the NASCAR season stopped. And ever since, it's been bad luck for him. And then, of course, the 2 other drivers I'm talking about are both the teammates of Brad Keselowski and Ryan Blaney. Brad Keselowski going into the corner underneath the Ryan Blaney was not able to stay, was not able to stay stable under Ryan Blaney. Got loose, lost the car, ended up getting to Ryan Blaney, hit the wall hard, and that ended up meaning both the Penske boys, besides Joey Logano, were out of the race, finishing 38th and 39th. Jeez, couldn't even remember that. But now let's get on into the race real quick. Whew. Stage 1. Really, it kind of because I did not expect what would happen in stage 1. When I saw stage 1, because they inverted the top 20 from yesterday, so 20th place was going to start first, but 20th place was actually Chris Buescher, but Chris Buescher had to go to bat because he had to go to backup car. So Clint Bowyer actually started on the pole. And I expected there to be a battle between the cars that were up there around Clint Bowyer at the start of the race, but Clint Bowyer checked out. Clint Bowyer at the stage number 1 checked out and went on to go win stage number 1. And then Kevin Harvick, they pitted. Kevin Harvick got up towards the front. Kevin Harvick started passing people, and Kevin Harvick checked out too. And Kevin Harvick just absolutely ran away with the second stage and ended up winning stage number 2. Now, if you guys want to know the top 10 station 1, the top 10 station number 1 goes as followed: Clint Bowyer, Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, Matt DiBenedetto, Eric Jones, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, and Joey Logano. That was the top 10 for station number 1. The top 10 for station number 2 were Kevin Harvick, obviously, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, Clint Bowyer finishing in P5. So Clint Bowyer, like I said, did get a very good lot of amount of stage points. Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones, Eric Almirola, Joey Logano, and Ryan Blaney. So Joey Logano also getting some points because I don't even know. It's Joe Logano. He's been very competitive, but it doesn't seem like he's not as competitive as, like, let's say his teammate Brad Keselowski in terms of this race. But yeah, it just seems like the Fords were doing absolutely wonderful today. I mean, Kevin Harvick completely checking out. Kevin Harvick sweeps the weekend. And I feel like I remember they said that whoever, if they sweep the weekend, they were going to get award to manufacturer. And considering that the Michigan's in, like Detroit, Michigan Speedway is, like Ford, like country, so it's actually very good that the Ford won. But yeah, the Fords and Toyotas, Joe Gibbs Racing. I mean, Joe Gibbs Racing finishing 3 cars in the top 5. That's very, very good for them. And then Eric Jones having a disappointing day in 27th. Stewart-Haas Racing have a very, very average. Stewart-Haas Racing had a very good day. Like Kevin Harvick won the race. He won station number 2. Clint Bowyer winning station number 1. Eric Almirola running up there. I think the only person that was probably disappointed for Stewart-Haas Racing today was probably Cole Custer, rookie, but that's understandable. But in terms of this race was a very, very decent race, and I'm very excited to see what happens next weekend when we go to the Daytona Road Course, because that's going to be unexpected for a lot of people, because nobody's going to really expect what's going to happen there. And that'll be next Sunday at 3 Eastern Standard Time. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do smash the like button. I'll be posting more sports content for you guys to see in the coming months. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications so you know when my videos go live, and make sure I just want to make sure really quick. Make sure you smash the like button. I want to see a lot of likes on this video, so guys, because this is the first time I've done like over a 10-minute video. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please smash the like button again. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.